impressive or as impressive as it did when it came through Williamson County and back down near the Fairview area. It is still a very tight circulation. And notice what we have here on the radar itself. We have energy and wind that's going to flow into this storm. We already starting to see lightning out ahead of it, so that's crossing over the I-24 area. Lightning that's showing up, but the heaviest of the rainfall and the precipitation is really going to be noted in this area here just south of Almaville. So pretty much right where 24 and 96, or excuse me, 840 and 96 all come together there right at the Williamson and the Rutherford County line, and that's going to continue along a track to the east there. That's going to be the area of concern here for this particular storm. Let's go back and look at it once again as far as the rotation is concerned there. Again, we should get a new scan here in just a moment to see where this is, but this is now crossed over Nolensville Road. So the city of Nolensville, you are in the clear. You are in the clear now of this tornado warning. Okay, we have the circulation cross through there. Danielle was mentioning some of those streets there. Clovercroft Road, the main strip along 31A there going down through Nolensville. You are now in the clear. And now the main area of concern is approaching there near the Almaville vicinity at this current time. So you need to be in your safety area. Okay, that's the area that we want to continue to watch for. All right, this is heading toward the city of Murfreesboro. Let me zoom the view out for us just a little bit more, and what I'll give you a quick storm track, and then we're going back to the storm that's down in Murray County that certainly has a lot of interest on it as well. Let me clear that off just for a brief moment here, and then we'll do that quick storm track here. So this is all the way up into central Rutherford County, so very close to the Smyrna area, and then coming through Murfreesboro, and it's moving at about 40 miles an hour. So you notice here the path is going to take it right through Murfreesboro. We've got Blackman coming here very shortly. It's about 1209, Barfield 1217, but if you're in the Veterans Parkway West Murfreesboro area, you definitely need to be prepared and ready to go for this storm to move in. And if it still holds together, which there's nothing going to stop this storm, it could definitely continue on right on into Cannon County. So we're watching that one. Let's go back down to the Murray County storm. Danielle, if you're ready, you can
Yeah, I got you, Marcus, and thank you for coming in here early to help me and Davis out. We really appreciate you, and you keep track of that storm. I'm going to center on the Murray County storm because that's the one I'm really concerned with right now, as we are seeing definitely a warning for this county until 12:30 in the morning. As you can see, it is about to move into downtown Columbia, so I need Columbia, my friends in Columbia, to take your tornado precautions. Lowest level, center of a room with no windows, and I need you to do it now because it's going to be moving to the east at about 40 miles an hour. Now, this storm has already had some rotation along. It was very, very tight at one point, and I'll show you it again right here. As you can still see it, it still looks pretty tight at this point. Right in this area here is where that potential rotation would be, and this would be going towards downtown Columbia, so I really need my friends in Columbia to get down to the lowest level, center of a room, and a room with no windows. And I mean, this will be going towards Columbia and also Colioca and a lot of other spots. In fact, it's going to be heading towards Ashwood. It's going to be on top of you in 1 minute. If you live in Ashwood, I need you to get down to the lowest level, center of a room with no windows. Pleasant Hills, 1213. Columbia, 1217. About 5 to 10 minutes, it'll be on top of you. Colioca, you would see this at 1226. This storm does have the greens and reds attached to it, so I'm going to say some street names too, just so you guys know where we're looking at. Because that green is very, very bright. So regardless if there's a tornado on the ground, there's definitely going to be some very, very strong damaging winds coming out of this. And I'm just going to look at debris tracker just real quick, make sure I'm not seeing anything on debris tracker. I'm not seeing anything crazy there. A lot of hail, though. There is definitely some hail with that one. There's also a lot of hail up in the one that Marcus was following in Almaville, too. So we'll watch that one as well. And, of course, if that starts tightening up, we're going to look back at that one. But let's go down here. So, again, greens and reds, the streak sits over right now. It's going to be over you. And I mean, I know we have a Columbia camera too, so if you start to see anything on the Columbia camera, let me know. But the streets, it's on 412 right now. It's basically on 412, or 412 hits 43 and 50. So right now, it just moved. Hold on, let me circle that again because that latest scan right by Zion Road, and it looks like it tightened up big time. Okay, hold on. There's the green, there's the red. That's where it would be. So it's right over 412, between 412 and 43, as you can see here. This is where the potential rotation is. The green is the wind going to the radar, red is the wind going away. So Old Zion Road, it's directly on top of you, and this is in Murray County now. This is right by William Springs Road, by Polk Lane, Tidwell Lane, it looks like there. Just looking at some street names here. I'm going to read it off because that has really tightened and brightened a bit. I don't like the look of that at all, in fact. Let me just look at the debris tracker here, see if anything's happening. Nothing yet. But again, that would be right over, and here goes some streets. If you're in Murray County, I need you to take your tornado precautions around Old Zion Road, around, let's see what else, Case Lane, Hunters Glen Drive, Trotwood Avenue, Yetman Lane, Ridley Jewel Lane, University Drive, Rutherford Lane, Murray County Park, Woods Drive, Hampshire Park, Hatcher Lane, Sunnyside Drive, Country Club Lane. Okay, we've got the Columbia camera up right now. Here we go, as we're looking at our Murray Regional Health camera here. We're looking for lightning in the background. You can see this is a storm that's coming into you. It's tornado warned. It's tornado warned, and the bright green and bright red are definitely getting tighter together. And I don't like
Yeah, I'll be
this is
safe.
over downtown Columbia. So if you're in Columbia right now, on the west side of Columbia, near Case Lane, near Robert Road, Rutherford Lane, I want you to take your tornado precautions. Lowest level center of a room. Do it now. You don't have time. Gettysburg Lane, Old Williamsport
Be safe.
Tidwell Lane, Westgate Court. Zion Road's on top of you right now.
If you're in Tennessee, be safe.
On Zion Road, I can tell you that. And that's going to be headed into downtown Columbia, into Hatcher Lane, into Murray Park Road, College Park Drive, Deerload Drive, West 4th Street. It'll be near James Campbell Boulevard, Grandpa Drive, West 4th, and it'll also be a Maple Leaf Road. So again, this is a tight red and green as I'm looking at this. I would not be surprised if this is on the ground, and we're watching this for sure. This is Doppler radar indicated at this point, but still it's something that we're going to be tracking for you, and that template is super tight. I'm looking at the chat room, National Weather Service chat room. I'm not seeing much there, but the green and red is just really pulling together well with this storm. And by the way, Marcus, don't feel free to ding me if you start to see something up your way. But I want to stick with this one because right now, this is right by Trotwood Avenue. This is coming on the west side of Columbia right now. Case Lane, Trotwood Avenue, Sunnyside Lane, Oakland Parkway, Robert Road, Rutherford Lane, Westgate Court, Zion Road, coming to you. Literally, if you are hearing me say your street name in Columbia, get down. If you're in downtown Columbia, lowest level, center of a room with no windows, really need to do it now because I don't like the tightness of this. The bright green is getting really bright. The red is getting really bright. So right here, there's Columbia. There's Fountain Heights. This is going to go straight over downtown Columbia, this tornado warned storm. And it is now 12:12 in the morning. Okay, so if you think someone is sleeping in Columbia, please call them and wake them up because this is a very concerning looking storm as it pushes towards downtown Columbia. The bright greens and bright reds indicate where the rotation would be, and it looks like it would be right by downtown Columbia at this point. And it is moving east pretty quickly at 40 miles an hour. 40 miles an hour. So downtown Columbia, please take your tornado precautions. It's going to be in Fieldcrest. Fieldcrest at 12:14. 1 minute you have. West Haven, this is in Murray County now at 12:15. Columbia, 12:17. You have only 4 minutes to get down to the lowest level, center of a room with no windows, and do it now. It's nighttime. It's going to be rain wrapped. You're not going to see the tornado. There's going to be hail. There's going to be wind. And then Riverside Recreation Center, you would see this at 12:18. Hardy Acres, 12:19. Fountain Heights, you would see this at 12:25. And then Park Station at 12:29. Again, this is a tornado warned storm. As I show you this, we've got this one in Murray County. We've also got the one over here in Rutherford and Williamson County. But again, this one is very, very concerning at this point, and I want to make sure.
No, not in Illinois. This Tennessee.
This one, because I am concerned, and they're saying that they're issued an evacuation for Murray County Park Mule Day campers. Okay, so there must be some campers. Okay, that's good. Well, at least they're getting them out of it. That's good, because I mean, this tornado warning is going directly over downtown, and look how tight that is, guys. Davis and Marcus, I'm just looking at this. This is really starting to tighten up here. I don't like the look of that at all. I don't know if they're saying anything, but the greens and reds, not looking good in this area, per se. Not looking good at all. So, again, downtown Columbia, I need you in the lowest level, center of a room with no windows. Trotwood Avenue, north, it's really about to be over downtown Columbia right now, actually, as I look out at this, the greens and reds. Okay, we got a live look at Columbia downtown. Look at this is the tornado.
You did.
over you in downtown Columbia right
Lord
now.
have mercy.
Marcus, go ahead. You want to say something?
Yeah, so Danielle, this camera's on the southwest side of the city, so just west of there, and we have really seen what was a darkening sky just a few moments ago, and now this is going to be a
That's
completely
awful.
rain-wrapped situation as the heaviest of the rain is moving right over Columbia now. The rotation and possible tornado is on the backside, so it's where the C and the O are in Columbia. That's where the rotation part of the storm is, and that's what we're probably beginning to see here looking at this camera.
Oh boy, that is not good news. And you can see that, camera. I mean, it's like blinding rain. So if there is a tornado on the ground, you are not going to see this tornado, folks. I cannot stress this enough. You need to get down to the lowest level, center of a room with no a bathroom, a closet, a basement. Put a helmet on too. Put the shoes on when you go there. This is in downtown Columbia.
It
You need
is,
to be taking your tornado
look,
precautions.
it is 12:15
If you have friends,
in the
family
morning.
members in Columbia, you think they're sleeping through this. Well, they shouldn't be because it's going to be so noisy. But please wake them up and let them know to get down low. They need to do it, and they need to do it in a hurry because the storm system is really, really strong and intense over that area. And looking at the greens and reds here, as you can
It
see,
passed over,
if I back
it
up,
passed
right
over
this area
us.
here,
But I'm
there was
still,
possible rotation, and as you look at
got
the
me
radar,
worried
yep,
because
it's on
my,
the backside.
where it's going
We
is
could be
where
seeing
my
something.
boys
Now, in
at.
terms of debris, although the debris tracker, hard to tell, but that's also because there's some hail associated with this storm as well. Now, I want to also reiterate, we've still got this storm, and we still got the one in Rutherford County, that's tornado warning too.
They got them all, in the building, in the, restroom area.
Feel free to come back into that if you need to. But this one is concerning me the most, right in Columbia. So let's get down the streets again, and we go down low. This is in downtown Columbia now, so if I say your street, I need you down low. It's right over Case Lane, Hunters Glen Road, Rutherford Lane, University Drive, Trotwood Avenue, Murray Park, Murray County Park, Lyon Park.
Y'all be safe. I'm finna get on off here so I could go ahead and call them and make sure that they good. Y'all be safe, okay? Love y'all.
It's gonna be near Campbellsville Pike, Stony Brook Road, Maynard Lane. I mean, if I'm saying your